Well, we got paper now.
Talk about paper. $3,000 frickin' paper right here. What do you got? Oh, paper. Yeah, okay, whatever.
He's so fancy. Hello, Freshness Nation. Yeah, you're a nation now. Congratulations. Really? Really?
So don't listen to this peasant. We're here today to talk to you about, well, first of all, the Nintendo NX. What's going on with that?
And then we'll talk about it. Destiny. Is it worth coming back to a year after launch? Is it getting better? Is it a game that should have been launched a year ago? Is it out of beta? And then we'll go back to Konami for a bit, because we got some pretty bad news this week. So stick around, people. It's time for Toothpaste Twirl.
And tea.
And tea. Yeah, I'll stick with my water, thanks. Oh, wait. Boop, boop.
Oh, come on. A bit of friendship here.
All right.
Boop, boop.
Jug? There's nothing written on it. Oh, hey, guys! It's time to talk about the Nintendo NX. I'm always about to say Windows. I don't know why.
Yeah, he said that like yesterday with the Nintendo, no, the Windows NX.
The Windows NX. Because there's been a lot of rumors this year, and the past week has been rife with it because of the delay concerning Star Fox.
Yet again.
Yeah.
Another delay. Thank you, Nintendo.
So, first Zelda, second Star Fox, delayed into 2016. The year that's, you know...
The NX is gonna come out. Like,
probably.
Come on. Wii U has just been going down the drain. You've got to expect it. NX gonna be there in force, and gonna be grabbing all the cash from the Nintendo fans again.
Like the Amiibo.
The Amiibos.
So we've got a couple of news rumors about it. So apparently Nintendo visited their suppliers' chains to order a prototype to be starting production
of the new Game Boy
in June or May for the NX next year. So it would be available in about July next year. I don't think it's going to be that soon. I'm pretty sure it's going to be in fall. But we'll have a new Nintendo console by next year's Christmas. Yeah. So, kind of quick. But
yeah, it gave a lifespan of how many years to the Wii U?
4?
About 4, right?
Yeah.
With
because it went out in 2012.
Probably about 10 notable titles.
Yeah.
That was a great streak there. Woo-hoo.
I think they're pulling another Wii in there. So remember when the Wii came out, it came out with Twilight Princess, which was originally a GameCube title. They just delayed it and then ported it to Wii.
Yeah.
And then said like, hey, we got a new console coming out and it's got a Zelda on it. Imagine if they do the same thing with the NX. And they go like...
Oh, it's going to be the same pattern.
Yeah.
It's going to be the same thing.
There's a Zelda and a Star Fox and all your Amiibos are compatible.
Isn't that great?
It's going to be that.
It's going to be a tray coming out of your console. You're going to put your Amiibo there. It's going to disintegrate itself and become one with the console.
And that's the only thing you're going to be able to put in it, because apparently it'll be discless, which is...
Well, they're taking the first step in the digital world for the consoles.
Yeah.
And Microsoft and Sony are going to follow eventually.
But I mean, the thing that I find so weird about that is that their internet infrastructure is really poor. Oh. They suck at digital.
It's it's like going in the sewers, and actually going in the sewers is quite more fun than using their service, I think.
So unless Dena, their new partner for their Android mobile adventure, really augments, really innovate into Nintendo, nothing good's gonna come out of a disc-less Nintendo console.
No.
And that's what I'm afraid.
Yeah, because Nintendo fans like to collect their possessions. So you're gonna give them 1 and 0s. which they can do nothing with, when they want a cupboard and a shelf full of games and amiibos and stuff like that, so they could bring their friends at their house, be like, look at this, it's so nice. Now they're not going to be able to do it anymore.
I'm now traumatized.
No,
Anyway.
you probably turned on, but whatever.
And there's also a bit of news that came out this week, at least in the beginning of the week. A patent for the new controller got released.
Yeah.
And essentially, it's like a mini Wii U pad,
Yeah.
but with 2 buttons instead of 4, and some scrollable analog buttons.
Thingamajigs.
Think of it like a mouse wheel, but 2 of them on the top instead of shoulder buttons.
Could it be also a handheld console? Like,
Well-
boom, you could use it alone or with your NX.
There was a rumor a couple of years back about a fusion of sorts that would be a handheld and a home console that would play together. So you'd buy like the new 3DS and then the NX,
Yeah.
and they play well together.
They clash.
One would be the gamepad of the other, but you could play alone on your 3DS
Yeah.
also.
I think that would be the smart move.
I hope it's not a 3DS because 3 screen is starting to,
Oh no,
be a lot.
It's a done. It's a done, man.
It's a done. It's a done.
done.
It's a me, Mario, and it's a done. It's a done deal. I need money. What?
Okay, now I'm traumatized. Thank you.
But that's about it. That's all rumors for now. What do you think?
I think it's a big pile of money-making shenanigans.
Was I talking to you?
Oh, right. What do you think, folks? What do you think about that? Leave us some comments. Some comments. Talking about money-grabbing companies. Activision.
Oh, yay! Alex is gonna tell us a story.
A great one.
He started Destiny again.
So you know how they just brought out a new expansion for Destiny, which is the Taken King? Big expansion, a lot of stuff that they added. Price tag, $40. Okay, but yes, you do have a lot more content than the previous ones, which were $20 each. Thing is, with all that came out for Destiny at this point, that's the game we would have wanted back in 2014 in September for $70 that we paid for that year.
Yeah, we did.
In Canada. $70 for a game, you'd expect it to be complete. Let's say Witcher 3, $70. You had a shitload of gameplay with that, right?
I played 150 hours and I'm not done yet.
Destiny was, okay, let's get into this. Nice gameplay, cool shooter. Story-wise, we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah,
That's all it was about. Pushing the
much.
story aside and being like, okay, get into gameplay, go in your grinding, get some loot. That's all it's about.
I played for the 21st levels.
Yeah.
And I played it. I went like, oh, that's all. That's all the story. Now I
it.
have to do strikes over and over
Yeah.
again. Yeah, no.
No.
Ejected, never touched
No.
again. But you played the Taken King.
I did. And it's a nice addition. It brings a lot of new stuff. They did a big update to change a lot of things, like the leveling. Now you can go to up to 40.
Yeah.
But you can do it only by going with XP. So that's cool, because not a lot of people got into Destiny and were like, yeah, I'm going to do the strikes, the raids, all that stuff that you needed people with you to be able to do and get your awesome exotic loot.
Yeah.
Now you're good. You could go up to 40 by killing your little minions here and there, having some fun, not, breaking a sweat.
So
with the
no
raid.
strikes again and again and again.
You don't have to if you want to get to 40. But if you want to get your awesome gear to be able to get to the light level, because now essentially you have to base your level on, your light level on your equipment. So your weapons and your armor will pair up for to do in moyenne. It's Gil, stop laughing about my French. I'm trying to integrate here. What is it to... I'll drink some tea if you don't mind. We'll keep my mouth occupied while this bitch is laughing.
Une moyenne.
Yes, can you please say the word in English?
I don't know.
Um,
I don't remember.
I got the word right here.
I'll look at my blank
When you
papers.
mash up all the numbers, you know, and it makes one number, that thing. Okay? We'll go for that, you know? They understand. We're all good here, right? Okay.
It's an average.
An average. There you go. So you mash up your numbers to get an average. So that's what you get with your light level, an average. And let's say you want to get into the new raid, the King's Fall. You got to be at least 280 in your average. So that's the point where you got to play some Crucible. You got to play other stuff like the strikes and to get your awesome loot and be able to get in the raid if you want to be able to do it. And well, lately, 3 teams opposed themselves in the raid to be the first one to complete it.
Oh,
And first team to get it did it in 7 hours.
yeah, I heard that.
So 7 hours, it's actually good. But, you know, we got used to the gameplay, the type of mechanics you had in the raid, because Vault of Glass, first team that played it, I think played for at least 14 to 15 hours straight.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the raid supposedly is a great successor to Vault of Glass, the first raid we've got in the first expansion. A lot of stuff to do, it's long, so, well, I haven't played it yet. But I gotta level my light level up a bit more.
But will you?
Yeah, I will with my clan.
Okay, so to the question, is it worth coming back to?
So the price tag, $40, it's a big no. I mean, everything I'm paying for Destiny, don't know why I'm doing it, but hey, I'm doing it. I'm paying it for it. Not worth the money.
Okay.
Like I said at the beginning, $80 for the content we got right now. Okay, it's cool, but that's what should have came out in September of 2014, like I said earlier.
So for the new guy that didn't buy Destiny at launch,
Yeah, he'll be good, man. He's got some good content. Story-wise, we've got a bit more, but they're not really driven on the story once again. There's a little hints here and there. We know a bit more, let's say, of the darkness, stuff like that, but big point, I think, is integrating Nathan Fillion, which plays one of the vanguards in the game, and it's funny, really hilarious. Does some really good calls in there.
Out, and the darkness answers.
Okay. Creepy sidekick? Check. Roguish commander? Check. And then we have the Guardian, my greatest success story. I'd say we're ready to get this done. There's no doubt in my mind this could possibly work. Now, get to that rupture.
Nolan North versus
Nolan North
Peter Dinklage?
versus Peter Dinklage. Not a big difference. They just integrated Nolan North in the game, replaced completely Peter Dinklage, and it's the same thing. The same basic dialogue, some humor here and there, but barely.
Well, I guess we're worthy now. I can't promise it leads to Oryx, but there's definitely something bad waiting.
Oh, that's sad.
That's it. So, Taken King? I mean, if you got some friends to play with, to do the raid with, the strike, stuff like that, you'll have some fun, surely. But if you're looking for a good story, a lot of mystery and fun stuff like that, well, no.
No.
Just no.
All right.
So that's my review.
That's our take on Destiny, the Taken King.
Uh-huh.
Water, source
King.
of life.
Which is actually water too, buddy. Yeah.
And that's about it for Destiny. One last quick thing. We talked about Metal Gear Solid 5 and Konami last week, and it came out this week. A report from Eurogamer that Konami ceased every AAA development apart from Pro Evolution Soccer. That's it. That's done. Metal Gear's finished for Konami.
Unless they're probably maybe gonna do a little mobile game, Metal Gear Mobile.
Yeah, but that's not AAA though.
No.
No, it's not. So expect more Metal Gear in pachinko form.
Pachinko?
Pachinko?
Oh right, yes.
You know, Pachinko.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, about I think the third chapter.
oh, right. There's been a huge brainstorm on the net about a missing third chapter that would be in the game somehow if we could just unlock it. It was Kojima's Ruse Cruise all over again.
Yeah,
No,
I like
guys.
that.
No, bad dogs. Whoosh. It's not
And
there.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It is.
The game,
It's there.
The game has been completely data mined. It's not there. It's just not.
Oh, really? They completely data mined it? And
Yeah, it's not there. No. The only thing that could for a second apply to this is the PC version is 5 GB lighter than the console versions. But then we data
really?
mined the console versions.
Oh yeah, so forget
And
it.
it's Metal Gear Online's
Yeah.
files.
Oh,
So
yeah, okay.
it's nothing, guys. There's no secret third chapter. Kojima's not trolling us again, and especially Konami would not have said yes to a shit like that. To appear an incomplete game for a while until people unlocked it? No, come on.
But,
That's just
but
ridiculous.
Why not?
No,
I mean,
'cause
Kojima brought us some awesome stuff in the past Metal Gears. Like little things you had to do with your controller when
Yeah.
you close it, and
they're still there.
could be his last little
It's
trinket
finished. Sorry,
of
people.
glory.
It's finished.
Okay, then I'll have to come to terms with it, and you too.
I'm gonna go try.
Well, I think we can't hope anything else from Konami. We're done with them. Well,
But we'll see for Kojima.
mobile peasants of this world, enjoy.
Have a great.
We're done. Cheers to the end of Konami.
I got nothing in it.
Want some tea?
Yeah.
No, right. Oh, no. There you go.
There
Sweet.
you go.
Sharing, important thing. Don't forget that, kids.
And that's pretty much it for this week. Have a great week. We'll see you.
A very exquisite week.
We'll see you next week. And that's pretty
Stay
much
classy,
it.
stay fresh. San Diego. Oh, wait, no, that's
Class
not
is
right.
optional.
Ooh, no. Class is everything.
Intelligence is it.
Stay on this side.
See you, people.
Boo boop. People, as usual, for the Freshness Nation, subscribe. You can go on Instagram. You can go on Facebook. You can go on YouTube. Well, you're already there. Duh.
Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram,
Twitch. That's where you can see our faces.
Tumblr, Smoke Signals. We're everywhere. Subscribe. Have fun. Comment, people. We love hearing from you, and we don't hear from you enough. So, come on, let's do this. Have a great week. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.